Welcome to the Jaguar King podcast. I'm your host, Armin. I talk everything Jaguars football, usually in tiers. So if you like anything Jaguars or you like anything NFL related, please hit the subscribe button. Please hit the like button. It really helps my channel grow. And without further ado, in this week's episode, we got the Yannick and Calais Campbell revenge game. This week, we got the Baltimore Ravens and Lamar Jackson, the reigning MVP. But for his case, MVP stands for most valuable poop, because no poop was more valuable than the one he took in the fourth quarter to wipe away the Browns. Lamar Jackson is denying that he had to drop a deuce when he went to the locker room, saying it was cramps. But if the walk doesn't give it away, the wave for sure does. Lamar Jackson will always have a place of jealousy in my heart. I still remember the 2018 draft with the 29th pick. The Jacksonville Jaguars were on the clock. I'm here thinking that Lamar Jackson's going to be the pick. We had Blake Bortles at QB, and a quarterback was the only thing really keeping us from making another playoff run. And we picked Taven Bryan. The Ravens got one of the most dynamic players the NFL has seen in a long time, and the Jaguars got a guy who's currently being outplayed by an undrafted free agent. The Ravens are 8-5 heading into this game, and every game from this standpoint for them is a must-win game if they want to make the playoffs. The Jaguars are 1-12 trying to keep their draft stock alive, so every single game from this standpoint is considered a must-lose. So will the Jaguars win this game? Will Dez Bryant retire before the game starts? The best way to stop the Ravens is to stop the rushing attack, and that starts with their quarterback Lamar Jackson. Jackson had 9 rushes for 124 yards and 2 touchdowns on Monday night, and as a team, they ran for 231 yards and 5 touchdowns. The Jacksonville Jaguars just gave up 215 yards against Derrick Henry, so it's safe to say Taven Bryan won't have an impact this game. Oh, that's fine. Just stop the running game and force Lamar Jackson to throw it. Well, guess who has the worst pass defense in the NFL? It ain't Baltimore. Speaking of Baltimore's defense, the Stache is back, and he left his razor at home. Gardner Minshew is the starting quarterback for the first time since the Chargers game before the bye week, and he's coming back just in time to play Yannick Ngakoue, Jaguars' former defensive lineman, who, according to Minshew, smells blood in the water. I don't know if that's something I could relate to, because I don't think I've ever been that aggressive in my life, but I imagine it's the same feeling I get when I smell freshly baked cookies. Look, guys, I'd love to get down to the nitty-gritty, pull out the numbers and players and matchups and things like that for this week. But in reality, the Jaguars just suck. And every single one of these previews, it's basically the Jaguars suck and the other team doesn't. And I can't lie and say it's not eating on my soul that every single week we're going in there, we're going to lose. And I just feel like a broken record saying the same thing over and over and again. It's a bad team going to play a playoff team. Guess who's probably going to win? And even if we win, it kind of hurts us more than anything. So the season's like a total dumpster fire. I'm going to keep this one pretty short. Good team wins. Bad team loses. Before I end it, I just want to ask you guys, do you guys like this content? Do you want me to keep doing previews and recaps of the games even though the season's a total wash? Or do you want me to look into the future, talk about our head coach picks and draft picks, things like that in the offseason? I was going to focus on the offseason stuff in the offseason, but obviously because the season's washed, I kind of feel like no one's really interested in this anymore. Please leave a comment down below on videos you'd like me to do. If you guys want me to continue this content, I definitely will. But if you guys want me to move on to something else, please leave your comments down below and I'll try my best to do those videos. Thank you for all the support. Thank you for all those who watch. It means a lot to me, and I'll see you for the next video.